Hi, I'm Steve. You can call me Steve. I don't smoke. Never have. All that anti-smoking propaganda I was exposed to as a kid must have worked. That, and I was one of those obnoxious kids who never got into trouble and never did anything bad. Not being a smoker, I also have no interest in vaping. Cigarettes use the hot gases generated at the burning end to draw addictive chemicals into your lungs. Vaping does the same thing, only without the burning. Electronic cigarettes use a small electric heater to gently evaporate a liquid containing nicotine into a vapor, which the user then inhales. It's supposed to be used as an aid to quit smoking. The idea is that you reduce your nicotine intake gradually over time instead of cutting yourself off all at once by going cold turkey. But you can do so without further damaging your lungs with burning particulate. That's a theory, at least. As with most theories, it doesn't really hold up in practice. First off, while e-cigarettes are safer than regular cigarettes, that really isn't saying much, because a lot of things are safer than sucking on fire. Most traditional stop-smoking products like nicotine gum or the patch are safer than vaping, because they don't involve inhaling things into your lungs. I know I keep harping on this whole lung thing, but it's quite important. Lungs are how you get oxygen from the air into your bloodstream. This is very important. If you don't believe me, try holding your breath and see how long you last. Kids, don't hold your breath and see how long you last. As I'm writing this, the COVID-19 pandemic is chewing up lungs around the world, and it is not pleasant. Lungs are ideally suited for exchanging gases, but not solids or liquids, which is what both types of cigarettes make. Smoke is a mixture of air and suspended solid particles. Inhaling smoke sends tiny chunks of ash and who knows what directly into the one area of your body where it can do the most damage. They wreck the delicate gas exchange machinery in the cells of your lungs, which is why smoking causes breathing problems. Having piles of crap in there contributes to lung cancer as well. Vaping eliminates all of that ash, but doesn't completely eliminate the problem of crap in your lungs. The official story is that e-cigarettes only produce water vapor, but that isn't true. The water isn't coming over entirely as a gas. There are tiny water droplets in there as well, and again, your cells are not set up to exchange liquids, only gases. It gets worse. Obviously there's nicotine being carried along, but a lot of these e-liquids have flavor additives and stabilizers as well. All of these organic chemicals are being heated well above 100 degrees Celsius, and they can break down into other chemicals like formaldehyde or other cancer-causing things. The e-cig itself can add contamination as well. The heater coils are usually metallic, and these can produce tiny chunks of metal called nanoparticles. Once again, we have the problem of solid particles ending up in your lungs and causing trouble. Then there's the fact that e-cigs just aren't that great at helping you quit smoking. Maybe. Or maybe they are. It's hard to tell because they're really new and haven't yet been studied thoroughly. As time goes on, we'll understand them better, but for now it's all up in the air. What do I recommend? I don't recommend anything because I'm not a medical professional. You should be coming here to learn science in 5-minute doses, not for health advice. On top of all that, there's a trend of kids who have never smoked taking up vaping because they think it's safe. It doesn't help that a lot of the vaping liquids taste like candy. Once they start, many of them end up moving over to real cigarettes anyway, I think. Again, these are early days and the initial studies are confused and self-contradictory. It's possible to find back-to-back sentences in the same paragraph saying opposite things. What is certain is that there's been a rash of teenagers showing up in hospitals with breathing disorders normally found in old people, and all of these patients are vapers. Kids, don't vape. That's vaping. It's a stop-smoking aid of dubious quality and uncertain safety. Someday, we'll understand it a lot better, but for now the studies are confused and shaky. If you are considering using it to quit smoking, get the opinion of a doctor, or better yet, 2 or 3 doctors. Don't base your decision entirely on this video because I am not any kind of doctor. Thanks for watching. I've been Steve.